Welcome to VR Agency 360-degree video studio tutorial. So at this point, I'll just have to come straight here to click on our video studio just next to our 360-degree create so menu item. So click on our video studio. So if you've not had our video interaction embedded on any video, then you will not have anyone right here. So to create your first interactive videos, you need to hit on create new. So it's going to take you to the wizard process of creating a new interactive video. You can always click to change the poster image, so whatever image you want to use, you can use it there. That's for internal purpose, and you can come right here to give your interactive video a name. Let's just say new interactive video. That's the new name. We're giving this, and you can of course come down to hit on continue. Once you hit on continue, you're expected to define your source of video. Do you want to get your video from YouTube? Do you want to get it from Dropbox? Do you want to get it from your computer? Or do you want to create it from a library of video collections you could have here, which you could also search based on categories? Whatever the category you're looking at, you could hit on it to search for related videos in that category. So we have several millions of video collections. You could do select the pick. So for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll be selecting from our library. So we'll just scroll down and do select any of the videos right here. So we've selected one of the videos right there. Pick that. We'll just have to come hit and continue to live process. Right, so once it fully processes, we are going to have a video like this. You can actually play your video right inside of our video studio, and to your left hand side you can see the entire elements you can play with. You can have your logo added to your video. You could just click to get the logo up on it. So you can drag and position wherever you want your logo to be inserted into the video, and you can select the timeline which you want this video to show. Would you want to pause the video and show the logo, or you want to turn it off? Then you can then set the timeline when you want this to appear and for how long do you want this to keep appearing. So you at this point you're expected to select what logo you want to use. Let's see what we can. So I have a logo we'll be using here, so select the logo, and you can set your transition, whatever you want as a transition, and of course you can adjust how you want your logo to be like so that your logo doesn't get distorted. You can also delete it the way you want it to be. You can also set your transition the way you want it to come in. Should it explode, or should it just slide in, or should it just fade in? So whatever your transition option you want to use, you can use it this way, and when you're done you just hit on save. You can always come back to the elements flows here to see what elements you can pick with. You can of course add an image overlay over your video. You can add text, you can add button, you can of course superimpose another video on this video. You can add a file, you can add an embed script into your video, you can add a map, you can also add a call to action button. You could also put a share for them to share it. So let's say you come over to add a call to action button. You have your options of buttons you can use, button badges, e-commerce, and all of it. So let's see what we can use. Okay, let's say we're working with money back guarantee. That this will now serve as an image. You can always adjust it to what will bring out the right flow. So at this point you can also state what timeline you want this video to come. The entire video is about 43 seconds, so we could just say let this come up at about 9 seconds to about 10 seconds. Let this show up, right? So you could also select what you want to show as a transition. So once you're done customizing, you save it up. You can of course come back to your element and think of what else you can embed. If you're looking at embedding a button, if where do you want your button to be redirected to, you can also add it there. Put your text. You can of course always style up your button text the way you want it to be. Coming back to the elements right here, you can also come down to embed your share, or you could also use the embed section that allows you to embed either your opt-in script. So let's say you're looking at embed. If you do select embed, you can put whatever script you want to put here. It could be an opt-in form from your get response, however, or whatever it may be. You can always come to delete that if you don't want it to show. We can always add a map. So whatever you can ever think of, you can get it done and position it however you want to position it right inside of your video. So that's the power that comes with creating an interactive video. I want to take out the map and I want to come back to edit my button here. So the button here is, I want to take action now. So let's say that's the message we want to drop, and you're putting logo.com as your URL, and they want this to come up at about 11 seconds, and it should last till about 13 seconds. Do you want to pause the video while this is on? If you say yes, that means video will be paused and this action will be taken. So you can always come over to style up however you want to style it up. You can also check to adjust the boxes, how you want it to appear, the top padding. You can also set your borders, apply all of those settings, then you save it. So once you save it, you see that your action does apply right there. So you can adjust it to position it wherever you want to position it. If I choose to put it right at the middle of the video, I can do so. So once you're done, you save it, and you can come over to your element here, save, or you go over straight to preview. So let's preview. So right on preview here, once you share this video and somebody comes to play it, as it's playing, we had a section at about 4 of these. You can see the logo came up, and at about 9 of these we have this coming up. At about 13 of these the video has paused because we enabled that. It says I want to take action now, and if someone does click here, it will redirect the user to your set URL. So that really shows you how powerful you can go creating interactive videos using our video studio, and of course using our entire elements, just like you can see here. So you can also check out the share function. If you want to have the share function, you can see it right there. You can always position it and have it wherever you want to have it. You can always come back into edit if you want users to download a certain file, maybe a PDF, while they're watching your video. You could also set it up right there and delete whatever element you want to delete. So once you're done doing all of that, you can come save this up, and once you have it saved up, right, you can always access your create interactive video, which is shown here, and you can do the same. You can go back to edit it, you can go back to preview your design, and of course you can always click to share it. You have your URL which you can share, and you can share it virally across Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, WhatsApp, Pinterest, and Reddit. And you can also have it embedded on any HTML. All you need to do, copy this, and it shows you that the code has been copied successfully, and you can go paste it on any of your website setup you have. Alright, so that's it with our video studio. In the next tutorial, we'll be looking at walking around with our image studio. Thank you.